COVID-19 continues to impact our lives in ways we probably never expected. Our cameras were there to help celebrate Rodney Westcott when he finally went home after being in the hospital for 5 months.
One thing this journey has taught me is to appreciate everything. All the little things. The air, the trees, the grass. It was a time I ain't seen any of this for 3 months. And I just have a new appreciation for life in general.
What a day that was. His journey is not over. Rodney, like so many others, still dealing with long-term effects of COVID. Rodney's here. Good to see you, my man.
Thanks for having me.
Right next to him is Maria Young. Hi, Maria.
Hi, nice to meet you.
We'll tell you your story in just a second. And Dr. Benjamin Abramoff is also with us. You have, well, I guess you've had to study this over the last couple of years, this long haul effects of COVID.
Yeah, it's been something that we never expected when we first saw the virus. And the really interesting thing, it affects everyone from people who had mild infections initially, weren't hospitalized, thought they had just a regular flu-like symptoms and got over it, to people who are really severely ill, like Rodney and Maria.
So this is definitely a thing.
It's definitely a thing.
Long haulers. And there's a lot of long haulers watching the show right now, I'm sure. Rodney, remind us, was it 5 months you were in the hospital?
Yes, 5 months I was in the hospital.
How long on the ventilator?
A little more than a month.
Oh my God.
A little more than a month.
And what are the lingering effects? I know that you're walking.
My effects is when I was on the ventilator, I developed something called HO, heterotopic ossification, where as though the bones started growing on my knees, my hips, and my shoulders. So when I woke up, I thought I was paralyzed because I couldn't move anything. So since then, I've been steadily just trying to try different things to move my bones a little bit more, to get more mobility.
You've heard of this, doctor?
Yeah, it's such a wide range of effects for people who are critically ill and in the hospital. It can affect nerves, it can affect muscle, it can affect lung function, given the extensive inflammation that's gone on. So it can really affect almost every organ system in the body. People have strokes and blood clots, and those effects don't end when you leave the hospital, but can last for months.
Well, how can you help, Rodney?
So there's various ways, depending on exactly what the patient is facing. It may be medications, it could be surgeries in some cases. Other cases, it can be really intensive rehabilitation that can go on for months and months.
What have you been doing? Have you had surgeries?
Well, I got my right hip replaced. I'm working on May the 3rd, my left hip. I'm gonna get my knees and my shoulders.
This is all from COVID.
It's from COVID and the after effects, the sequence of events that COVID causes, lung failure, paralysis, being in bed for months and months can cause significant muscle atrophy.
Yeah. Maria, you were basically paralyzed.
I was for over 2 months.
2 months. How long were you in the hospital?
4.5 months.
Jeez.
Yeah.
And a coma.
Yeah, so I was in a medically induced coma from the middle of November until the end of January, but I don't remember anything until mid-February.
Well, we're so fortunate to have you here.
Yeah.
Because you almost didn't make it.
My chances of survival were very low. I was on a machine called ECMO, extracorporeal membrane oxygenation, which when a ventilator isn't enough, we have one more option. So essentially, this machine is a pump that they take all the blood out of your body and they put it through this pump to do the work of your lungs, so your lungs can take time to recover.
So when the ventilator, and how long were you on the ventilator?
70 days.
70 days. Oh my God. And that wasn't enough.
It wasn't enough. My lungs were completely not functioning. So they placed me on ECMO, and I had blood transfusions, collapsed lungs, a blood clot. My body went through a lot.
So your family thought you were,
of course, yes,
a goner.
Yeah, and they didn't get to see me for 3 months.
What was going on?
I don't remember anything. I think I knew.
Probably good.
Yeah, no, I am appreciative of that because you can be awake on ECMO. But I was very lucky to be in great medical hands. I was at Johns Hopkins in Baltimore.
Well, you're probably lucky too. You're very healthy.
Yes.
Before this.
Yes.
I mean, you're doing all sorts of stuff.
I was 41, did military-style boot camp, was super active in yoga. My muscles were, I think that's why I was able to recover. Had I not been active, I don't think I would be have had the recovery that I've had.
What's lingering?
So lots of physical issues, which is more a consequence of being in bed for over 2 months. But the long COVID effects, I think, are brain fog, problems concentrating and focus, heart palpitations.
What's the prognosis?
I mean, good. You know, this might be as much as I recover.
Really?
This might be my new normal.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grief that goes along with that.
I bet.
You lose who you were. I'm incredibly lucky. I've surpassed any level of recovery that they thought I would, but I'm still.
You're not the same Maria.
No, I'm not able to perform the same job I did before. I'm not able to.
So what are you doing for work?
So I'm working part-time at the company that I was at before in a reduced role.
Oh, so you're in therapy?
Yeah.
For your mental health?
Mental health is a huge aspect of this. I work with others now as well. I help other people going through ECMO and long ICU recoveries, and started a nonprofit in the process to help people with ECMO. Because it's
I'd never heard of ECMO, doctor. I didn't know you needed something more than a ventilator, which seems like hell to begin with.
Even just laying in bed for a couple months would leave people unable to do their routine exercising,
your muscles
activity.
atrophy.
Exactly. And to imagine on top of that, you have all this systemic inflammation of your body trying to fight this infection. That just adds to the weakness. That adds to the damage that's been done.
So, are you in therapy for your mental health?
Yes and no.
I know your wife helps out with that. Monique.
My therapy is actually consistently talking about it.
Yeah.
I share my story all the time. That's how we met.
Yeah.
And we get together and talk about some of the things that we're actually going through.
Support
That's one of the
groups.
reasons. Right. I started COVID v Conquerors. And just so I can just get it off my back sometimes.
Yeah.
Because we feel a lot that people don't really understand exactly what we're going
No,
through.
people are joking about it and complaining about wearing a mask. That must drive you nuts.
Well, it doesn't really drive me nuts because I respect anybody's decision.
Yeah.
I know if you've been through what we've been through, it's an easy decision.
Yeah.
You know, just putting on a mask is nothing.
Is there any lingering like bitterness, like why me?
For about 2 weeks, that was me. But I started looking at it like, why not me?
Yeah, that's true.
And
you survived.
Yeah, I survived, and that's a tough road.
What about you, Maria?
I think I feel the same way as I thought, why me? But then it's why not me? And I decided early on in my recovery, I had gone through drug withdrawals and delirium and what's called post-intensive care syndrome. I figured I wanted to make it better for the next Maria, for the next miracle, and make it easier for them to take this path.
You two are so mature. I would be complaining and whining and everything else.
I had my moments.
But you know what?
We all have our moments.
There's a lot of us who've had COVID. I've had it twice. And the only thing I really feel is fatigue all these months later and brain fog.
Yeah.
Like one of my best friends, I couldn't remember his name last night, you know.
Yeah, I mean, brain fog, fatigue, that's probably the most common things that we see with the patients who are mildly ill initially, that weren't in the hospital, weren't critically ill. And those problems can, people don't see them. You can't look at somebody and say, hey, they have brain fog or they're fatigued, but it can make a tremendous impact on people's lives. Make it difficult for them to work, to function, to socialize. Things that were really part of their identity before they became ill have been profoundly changed in some cases.
You know what we have to do? Maybe next week or the week after, have you come in for an hour and answer questions from our viewers. Could you do that?
Yeah, sure. Happy to. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you both.
Thank you.
We're so grateful that you could actually be here with us.
Thank you.
Yeah. We'll be right back.